Okay, just check to make sure that we are on the air. On the air. Okay, so sorry for the bumpy ride, everybody. Let me pull up the database. So today we're going to be reading from the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Each. Set it up. And maybe some glitches along the way. We run into an area where there's internet. This is part of Siddhartha's life. We won't have any more dead spots in a second. So let's start. I think we're ready to go. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhova Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janabalaba Giri Bharadhavi Gopi Jana Malaba Giri Bharadhavi Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari Jai Om Vishnu Pad Paramahansa Paravidikacharya also Tada Satashi Shimad His Divine Grace Abhaya Charananda Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharishi Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nantagoti Vaishnav Vrendi Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrendi Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopadas Shyam Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Vrindavanam Ki Jai Jai Jagannath Swami Ki Jai Yamunamai Ki Jai Shrimati Lasari Ki Jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrindi Ki Jai Gaur Premananda Hari Hari Go. All glory is the assembled devotees. All glory is the assembled devotees. All glory is the assembled devotees. All glory is to Shri Guru Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vasaya Budle Shimali Bhaktivedanta Swami Namani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachari Nivashesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dejachardi. Okay. 1 second. What's the address of the place we're going to?
339 Melvin Jackson, I think.
339 what?
I think it's Melvin Jackson.
Melvin who?
Jackson.
What did you get? Because I have to text it to someone.
Actually.
Melvin? Okay, Melvin Jackson. Jackson. In where? Cary?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Cary. Okay. Okay. So Tulsi, you could get there first. Get there. Okay. So Omagana Tividanda Shakana Shalakaya Chakshurun Meditam Tasmai Shi And don't worry, I am not driving. It's not. So let's share the screen. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Alrighty. So, make sure we're on the right text here. 167 in chapter 8 of the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Majjhima. So we'll read. This, of course, is the continuation of the discussion between Ramananda Roy and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and some very intimate topics are being discussed, particularly the position of Shrimati Radharani. So I'm not going to comment that much on this because these are very, very intimate topics and beyond the realm of the understanding of 99.99999% of us. But at least we can appreciate the poetic expressions that are being utilized here by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in his glorification of the Ladini Shakti, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As we mentioned yesterday, there's three aspects to the spiritual potency of the Lord. The first aspect is Samvit, the second aspect is Samvini, and the third aspect is Ladini. And as I mentioned before, that's the same as Sat, Chit, and Ananda. Samvit Sandini means the existential potency of the Lord. Sandit means the cognitive or understanding or knowledge potency of the Lord. And Ladini means the pleasure potency of the Supreme Personality of God. So Srimati Radharani is sometimes called the Ladini Shakti. Ladini Shakti means the personification of the pleasure potency of the Supreme Personality of God. It means her whole existence is based upon giving pleasure to the Supreme Personality of God. And the devotees of the Lord, who are pure devotees, have that same mood too. Not to the same with the intensity that Srimati Radharani has. Of course, she's situated in the Mahabhav. Of course, that's not for us to experience. But basically, to the same, I would say the same purity. The same purity means lack of any impure thing, but not to the same intensity. So let us continue reading the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Amritadaraya snana madhyama. It's described by Srila Prabhupada that Srimati Radharani's first smears her body with the paste of Krishna's affection for her. After passing Srimati Radharani first smears this and described before. This topic is extremely elevated. Can you hear me better now? Should be able to hear, but I think I need to set the microphone to get set to the headset. If any devotee has had trouble hearing me, just like send me a message.
I'm having trouble.
Actually, only Mayapur Chandra has trouble hearing me. After her midday bath, Radharani takes another bath in the nectar of bodily luster, and she puts on the garment of shyness, which is her black silk sari. Over and above the other baths, let's see, there's a lot of baths. Let's put on another bath. This might be easier. This might be better. Over and above the other baths, the bath taken in the afternoon is taken in the nectar of full beauty. This nectar represents the personal qualities of beauty and luster. Thus, there are 3 baths in different kinds of water. Radharani then puts on 2 garments, a lower and an upper garment. The upper garment, the upper garment, the upper garment sorry, is her shyness. Krishna Anuraga Dvitiya Aruna Vasana Pranayamana Panchulika. Radharani's affection for Krishna is her upper garment, which is pinkish in color. She then covers her breast with another garment, composed affection and anger toward Krishna. Saundarya Kunkama Sakipanaya Chandata Smita Kanti Karapura Tineyange Vilepana. Srimati Radharani's personal beauty is the reddish powder known as kunkuma. Her affection
associates is sandalwood pulp, but all these combined together are smeared over her body. Vishnara Ujalarasa Mrigamada Para Se Mrigama Deva Chitrata Kalevara. Conjugal love for Krishna is an abundance of musk, and with that musk, her whole body is decorated. Rachana Manavamya Tamila Vinyasa Dira Diratmaka Guna Ange Patavasa. Craftiness and covered anger constitute the arrangement of her hair. Quality of anger due to jealousy is the silk garment covering her body. Agatambula rage adara ujvala prema kotilya netra yugale kajala. Her attachment for Krishna is the reddish color of betel nuts on her brilliant lips. Her double dealings in loving affairs constitute the blank ointment around her eyes. Shudipta Satvika Baba Harshari Sanchari E Sabababa Bhushana Sabahake Bori. The ornaments decorating her body are the blazing ecstasies of goodness and the constantly existing ecstasies headed by jubilation. All these ecstasies are the ornaments all over her body. Kila kinchitari bhavavimshati bhushita gunashreni pushpa mala savrange purita. Also ornamenting her body are the 20 kinds of ecstatic symptoms, beginning with Kila Kinchita. Her transcendental qualities constitute the flower garland hanging in fullness over her body. The 20 different moods headed by Kila Kinchita are described as follows. In connection with the body, there are Baba, ecstasy, and Hava, gestures, and Hila, negligence. In relation to the self, there are Shobha, beauty, Kanti, luster, Dipti, brilliance, Madhurya, sweetness, Pragalpatva, impudence, Odarya, magnanimity, and Darya, patience. And in relation to nature, there are Lila, pastimes, Vilasa, enjoyment, Vichiti, breaking off, and Vibrama, puzzlement. There are no English equivalents for the words Kila, Kinchita, uh, Motayata, and Kutamita. It's interesting. No English equivalents for these particular qualities and activities of Srimati Radharani, the nature of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani's flower garland consists of her qualities and is divided into mental, verbal, and bodily parts. Her attitude of forgiveness and mercy is all mental. Her talks, which are pleasing, very pleasing to the ear, are verbal. Bodily qualities are engagement, and grace. Sobhagya tilakacharu lalate ujjvala. Manovriti Zaki Srimati Radharani's gopi friends are her mental activities, which are concentrated on the pastimes of Sri Krishna. Youth. But Radharani's 8 companions, Asta, Sati, are different varieties of pleasure connected wow. In other words, Srimati Radharani is connected to different kinds of the Srimati Radharani experiences in relationship with Krishna during their pastimes. And other distance or with the assistance. Tatevasya Sada Chinte Krishna Sangha. Srimati Radharani's bedstead is pride itself, and it is situated in the abode of her bodily aroma. She is always seated there, thinking of Krishna's association. Krishna Nama Gunaya Okay, I understand. So anyway, is internet going out like this, and it's something that's outside of my control. From now on, I will be in a place before I go on the internet. So does anyone have any quick questions they'd like to ask before we go offline again? But anything that we've actually talked about. Otherwise, just to be practical, I think we'll have to join you all tomorrow evening. I'm sorry for this, all the glitches with the internet, but this is not my problem. And from now on, we'll just be in a place. I'll make sure I'm in a place, at least, unless I'm traveling in and thank you very much. All glories to His divine grace. Shila Prabhupada, Shila Prabhupada ki jai.